I had Enhancify last year, but the year before, the last 3 years, we didn't have it. We didn't. We had other financing, but it was just ridiculous on the percentages, and I have to pass that on to the client. And I just felt, as the economy is, I didn't feel that that I should force a client to spend more than what they needed to. I am community based, and most of my clients are within a radius of 10 miles from my business. We were looking for something that would be easy for a client to apply with, look at the different numbers, options that are available to them, without them feeling that they're being pressured by me to pick a finance company. It's a very easy, I cut and paste my website, my emails, or on my text messages, and let them know that I have financing. The majority of the clients, I'd say 85 to 90% of the clients that I have pay me by cash. I have some clients, I mean, they're embarrassed to tell me. It's like, hey, I've got a guy that lives in an $800,000 home. I put in 3 systems in his house about 2 months ago. And he said, Ron, I need to finance. I said, fine, no problem at all. I said, I'm cash. He told me, he said, I'm cash poor. And he's got the Mercedes, he's got the boat, he's got the RV, he's a doctor. And he said, I got to finance this. So I said, okay, that's fine. And that's where we use Enhancify. Yeah, she was with another company, another AC company, and then she called me and she said, hey, I don't know if you can help me, but I said, the only thing you can do is go through this company that I have. And she called me back after she got, I had no idea she got approved because I wasn't paying attention to the emails. And she called me like, oh yeah, man, I got approved. When can you put the system? Keep in mind, it was 99 degrees outside. And she said, I need to have a system. I got 3 kids in the house. I said, I can put it in tomorrow. And I take pride in what we do. We take a lot of pride in what we do. So having Enhancify just literally adds to that, because it's almost like, hey man, I got the deal done that so-and-so couldn't get done. And that means a lot. So we have this trust. People trust us. And that's huge. That's very important. Again, because I'm community based. I depend on you guys to get the deal done, let's say. You're my broker. I send the information to you. I send you the client. You deal with them. This year, I want to say, of all the ones we've sent, I think we may have had one, maybe, that didn't qualify. And I kind of knew that going in. Yeah, I rank it up in the 5 as a 5. Simple reason, because I don't have to do any of the work. Just submit the information to you. I'll tell you, hey, Joe, I've got a link for financing. I'll send it to your phone or to your email, and you just fill it at your leisure. And 9 times out of 10, they're usually filling it out within the hour, within half hour. There's no paperwork for me. That's what I like about it. There's no paperwork whatsoever. I mean, Wells Fargo we used to use years ago. I mean, we had to we had to jump through hoops, and it just got, I would almost get to the point where we had to hire somebody just to handle the financing. And I was like, I don't want to do that here. Okay, I just want this hands-free, send it out. They get approved, they get their money, they call us, and we do the job, and they're happy. That's all we want to do, is make sure that the client's happy. That's easy. I have already recommended Enhancify to a gentleman who just got his contractor's license, and he was attacked with me a long time ago. And I said, hey, I just got my license, and I don't know where to go for financing. I said, listen, this is who I use. I said, I use Enhancify. I gave him all the information. And I told him, I said, Fred, you make sure you let them know that I sent you there. I also have a son-in-law in Maryland who owns a roofing company. And he and I have talked about this. And he's got a pretty decent sized roofing company. I said, hey, have you thought about Enhancify? He says, well, I use this company and the percentages and blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, cut that all out. Either you're going to scare a client away because you're a couple $1,000s higher, because you've got to have that percentage in there. Okay. And I just don't see why you need to do that, that they hold you hostage. It's literally it's your client, but you're giving it to them. And once they take possession, it belongs to them. Your client is now their client. I have recommended you guys to probably, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 people. Yeah, absolutely. Because they've asked me on many occasions, well, how are you doing your financing? It must be tough for you because you're a small company and the percentages are so high. I'm like, I don't pay a percentage. Enhancify doesn't ask me for a percentage. Actually, they rebate me. it's worked out for me because, like I said earlier, it's a very easy application.